Divorce is challenging, particularly for individuals who have been in long-term marriages. The emotional and psychological impact can be considerable, leaving a person feeling disoriented and unsure about what lies ahead. For numerous men, after being married for several years or even decades, the concept of dating again may seem like venturing into unknown territory. The experience of re-entering the dating scene after 15, 20, or even 25 years can be daunting, not only due to the emotional baggage involved, but also because the nature of relationships and dating has changed dramatically during that period. As you pointed out, men frequently ponder, what does the dating world look like now? That's a legitimate inquiry. The landscape has transformed significantly, particularly with the advent of online dating applications and platforms. What once was a process of meeting individuals through mutual acquaintances, workplaces, or social gatherings is now primarily characterized by swiping, clicking, and an abundance of profiles to navigate. It's a realm influenced by algorithms, initial impressions based on images, and immediate satisfaction. It may seem like an entirely new world, and not necessarily in a positive way. The ways of connecting, how individuals portray themselves, and the expectations have all progressed. It can be challenging for someone who has been away from dating for so long to adapt to these changes. Beyond these technological advancements, cultural transformations also play a role in how people engage in relationships today. There is an increased focus on casual interactions, immediate connections, and frequently more intricate expectations surrounding personal identity and emotional requirements. Men who have recently exited long-term marriages may feel mismatched with these new dynamics, which can lead to confusion or even frustration. The essential strategy for navigating this contemporary dating landscape is to adjust and comprehend how current practices operate. Grasping how dating applications work, understanding what various generations seek in relationships, and most crucially, being genuine in a setting that often promotes idealized, curated versions of ourselves can significantly impact one's experience. It's also about being conscious of what you genuinely desire and being explicit about your own expectations. It's crucial to keep in mind that while circumstances may seem strange, it remains entirely possible to forge meaningful connections, even in this digital era. The trick is to steer clear of the traps associated with unfamiliarity, such as becoming overly involved in superficial elements or unrealistic aspirations. Relationships in today's world still necessitate the same fundamental elements they always have: honesty, respect, and authentic connection. Once you can navigate through the distractions and the gimmicks, you can create something substantial. Let's elaborate on this with some further insights on your points. Tip 1. Be mindful of photos. You highlighted a very significant issue. Images can be extremely misleading in online dating. Individuals frequently share their most flattering pictures, which may not genuinely reflect who they are. As you pointed out, the use of headshots can often serve as a warning sign, indicating that someone could be concealing something. The truth is, there are countless tactics to alter photos, and in today's digital world, it's crucial to exercise caution. Nevertheless, not every picture conveys the complete narrative. The most sound advice is to pose inquiries and arrange to meet in person, if feasible, to accurately gauge who you are engaging with. Additionally, as you pointed out concerning the older images with watermarks, this can serve as a significant indicator. If the pictures are from several years back, it's reasonable to question the authenticity of the person's current self. Sometimes individuals wish to cling to their former youth, which may indicate feelings of insecurity or a hesitancy to accept change. However, you are correct. Being straightforward and stating, "Nice pictures from 2007" can lighten the mood and emphasize that they are not illustrating who they currently are. Tip 2. The bio. Full disclosure is key. The bio effectively serves as the initial impression you create. Deceiving others about your identity, your life circumstances, or even your interests does not benefit anyone. If an individual is not truthful in their bio, it could indicate that they are not yet emotionally prepared for a serious relationship. You're accurate in asserting that dishonesty lays a poor groundwork for any impending connection. It is also wise to be transparent about your intentions. Dating applications generally attract people with a variety of aims. Some are desiring something casual, while others seek a deeper commitment. Being forthright about your objectives from the outset can help prevent squandering time and energy. Regarding single mothers, this is an excellent observation. They typically prioritize their children above all else. And if that is the case, it is prudent to be ready for that truth, which may involve secondary status to their children's needs. Tip 3. Avoiding misleading labels and body types. Your observation about body types being inaccurately portrayed is indeed vital. Numerous individuals misidentify themselves as fit or athletic when that may not hold true. For many men, visual attraction is a significant element, but it is crucial not to depend excessively on first impressions derived from photographs alone. If a woman's images appear to have been modified or do not quite align with her present look, it's essential to investigate further prior to meeting. As you'd indicated, critically assessing how you showcase yourself is equally essential. If you're facing challenges with self-image post-divorce, it may be time to address those insecurities and be truthful with yourself about your desires and identity. Tip 4. Handling blended families and expectations. Blended families bring their own unique challenges. Many women in these scenarios seek to marry up, as you mentioned, or find a partner who can assist in providing a better life for themselves and their children. For men, this often feels like competing not just with a woman's past, but also with her children's future. This can be difficult, particularly if there's considerable baggage involved. Recognizing these dynamics early can help you avoid wasted time and frustration. You need to determine if you're open to the idea of a blended family or if you prefer something simpler and less complex. Regardless, it's important to be honest about your feelings. Tip 5. Emotional preparedness and the red pill mentality. Lastly, the fifth tip you brought up is vital. Emotional preparedness in transitioning from blue pill thinking to red pill thinking. After a lengthy marriage, many men feel disillusioned and distrustful of relationships. While it's completely reasonable to want to guard yourself, becoming excessively bitter or cynical may hinder your ability to form authentic connections in the future. Perusing The Rational Male and delving into the red pill philosophy can assist in reshaping your approach to relationships. It fosters self-awareness and personal development, essential for both men and women re-entering the dating scene after an extended break. It's all about cultivating a healthy viewpoint on relationships that doesn't center around idolizing women or engaging in toxic dynamics. Ultimately, being content with yourself is the cornerstone for any future relationship. It may come across as a cliche, but it is true. If you're not at ease in your own skin or satisfied with your current situation in life, it becomes significantly more challenging to foster a healthy, enduring connection with someone else. Self-acceptance and emotional steadiness are crucial for attracting the right person. If you're comfortable being alone, you are much less likely to settle for unhealthy relationships out of a sense of urgency. Far too often, we observe individuals hastily diving into new relationships immediately after a divorce, believing they need someone to fill the emptiness, only to end up in situations that are either unfulfilling or even detrimental. The urge to progress too swiftly can cloud your judgment, leading to patterns of attracting individuals who aren't a suitable match for you. Building confidence and restoring your self-worth are crucial steps in this journey. Divorce frequently causes individuals to feel as though they have experienced some form of failure, but it's important to keep in mind that failure is a natural part of life. It isn't the final destination, but rather a gateway for growth and self-exploration. Reconstructing your identity after a lengthy marriage encompasses more than merely moving forward. It involves reconnecting with who you are independent of the marriage. Whether it's taking up hobbies you've neglected, trying new experiences, or simply dedicating time to foster your mental and emotional wellness, these actions will assist you in returning stronger and more clear about what you desire in the upcoming phase of your life. Determining what you truly want, particularly after spending years in a relationship, can be a gradual process. It's perfectly acceptable to not have all the solutions immediately. Grant yourself the opportunity to contemplate what you've gained from your previous marriage and what you need for the future. It's also vital to be candid with yourself about your requirements, be they emotional, physical, or practical, and recognize that being discerning isn't synonymous with being demanding. It's about understanding your worth and refusing to accept anything less than you deserve. This clarity and self-awareness will aid you in maneuvering through the post-divorce dating landscape much more successfully. So let's momentarily step away from all the dating platforms, warning signs, and the rush of online matchmaking and concentrate on self-improvement. The reality is, dating today can seem daunting, but before you re-enter that space, it's imperative to prioritize yourself. Concentrate on enhancing your emotional resilience and crafting the life you desire, independent of anyone else. Once you've accomplished this, the dating experience transforms into something far more enjoyable and genuine, as you're no longer attempting to conform to a standard or hastily enter into a situation simply for the sake of companionship. You'll become far more sensitive to the type of partner who genuinely aligns with your principles and objectives. When you're satisfied with who you are, that confidence emanates outward. You won't find it necessary to pursue someone else. Nor will you accept disrespect or incompatible energies. When you are centered within yourself, others will perceive that energy, and you are far more likely to attract individuals who are searching for something genuine and enduring. Dating shifts from being about filling an emptiness to discovering a significant connection that enhances the life you've already developed. Ultimately, your peace of mind, confidence, and emotional health will guide you towards making improved choices, leading to more successful and gratifying relationships. It's all about being practical and progressing gradually. You don't have to hurry the process or compel something to succeed. Allow things to develop naturally, and don't put pressure on yourself to adhere to a specific schedule or mold that society or others may impose. Have faith that when you're prepared, the suitable people will enter your life, and the connections you create will be stronger and more authentic because you approach them with a sense of self-esteem and patience. So, take your time, be gentle with yourself, and keep in mind that the journey back to dating is not a competition. It's about discovering the right match, not merely the first choice.